She's no better than I am. None of you are. In my place, you would have taken all the same steps I did.
Given my actual past, I'm sure I would. But he wouldn't.
Well, guess we'll never know for sure, will we? Tell you what, since I'm so kind-hearted, I'll wait a few minutes before I call the guards back. Say your goodbyes if you like. I probably won't be this generous tomorrow.
I failed. I knew it probably wouldn't work, but Pure Vanilla, I am so sorry. Is it okay if I sit down here? All I want to do is beg for him to come to his senses. As if I didn't try that before in the library. Or on the journey here. As if I didn't do everything I could to convince the others.
I'm sorry, but we can't let you pass.
Pure vanilla cookie, blue vanilla, shadow milk, however you want to think of yourself is fine. Just please answer me.
White Lily.
Please tell them you're a friend. The one we traveled with. The one we fought with.
White Lily, get a hold of yourself.
The beast hold on her mind must be powerful. I've never seen her in a state like this.
You two stand guard. I'll escort her out of here.
If nothing I try will work, then let me have this last quiet moment with him. You know, when I close my eyes and we hold hands, it almost feels like we're back in school to me. Hiding in some corner of the library basement, falling asleep there. Well, at least until a staff member reminded us that sleep was for the dorms.
Did you mean that?
Blue vanilla? Did I mean what?
What you told him. That if it was me, if I went through every experience he did, exactly the way he did, that I'd still be...
You'd be different. You'd have struggles and regrets and pains that you don't have now. But you'd still be the kindest, the most compassionate cookie I know. There isn't a shred of doubt in my mind about it.
I believe you. I thought, all this time, maybe this sealing was for the best. If all I would do is hurt you. I have a plan to defeat Shadow Milk Cookie, but I'll need my staff. Sorry, his staff.
It's okay. I know which one you mean. I'll find a way to get it to you.
Thank you. Wait, before you go, take my hand one more time.
Okay. What was...
Just a little memory of this moment. Hold on to it for me.
All right, I will. I promise.
What a day. At least White Lily seems to have calmed down. All that hysteria about believing the beast we captured is really pure vanilla under a spell. As if I wouldn't recognize one of my own dearest friends.
Ah, there you are, my queen. I was wondering when you'd return.
Smoked cheese, Cookie? What are you doing here?
You did ask for an escort, as I recall.
To the fairy library. I told you I would be fine on my own after that. And you could head home to the Golden Cheese Kingdom.
Which is exactly why I stayed. Surely we've done this song and dance enough that you don't need to ask my reasons.
Oh, so we have.
If it makes you feel any better, I do plan to head back tonight. The castle staff has been pestering me, dropping hints about how useful my talents would be in keeping that beast's weapon secure.
Well, it is the Vanilla Kingdom. All too polite to ask directly, I suppose.
And I'd say no then, too. Really. As if I'd lower myself to guard duty.
Perhaps before you leave, you could help me solve a conundrum I've been having.
A conundrum, you say? Let's hear it.
You've heard what's going on. White Lily insists that Shadow Milk and Pure Vanilla have switched places. Everyone else insists they haven't. I wanted to try talking to Gingerbrave and his friends, but they're still recovering from injuries after that fight in the fairy library.
I see.
We're sealing the cookie who looks like Shadow Milk in a new silver tree tomorrow morning. And he hasn't exactly defended himself. He hasn't said a word since we captured him. It's all so easy to discount White Lily. With her murky history, I could believe she'd gotten herself mixed up in mind control magic just like Pure Vanilla said. And it simply needs time to wear off.
So then, what is the conundrum?
Who would you listen to? If I claimed to be myself, and Burning Spice Cookie also claimed to be me, what would you do?
Simple. I would do the exact opposite of whatever the cookie who looked like you instructed.
You say that so quickly and confidently. What would happen if you were wrong?
Oh, I very well could be. But I'm not the Golden Sovereign, am I? I would trust her to figure it out.
So that's it then. Just be the Golden Sovereign and solve everything.
That about summarizes any advice I'd care to give you.
Somehow, even when you're purporting to be helpful, you still work against me.
And that, my queen, is the pleasure of life's little consistencies. I wish you the best of luck tomorrow. I'm sure you'll make the right call.
I'm glad one of us is sure. Good night, then.
Let's see. Blue Vanilla said if I came through here. Yes, there's the hallway he mentioned. I wish I knew what his plan was. Maybe something related to the dark side of the moon? He said he sensed another presence in there. I sensed it too. At least briefly when I went in to rescue him. But then again, there's no point in speculating now. I have to get his staff back like he asked. But how am I going to get past the...
Oh, well, look who it is.
What on earth, Brett? Oh. Somehow I don't recall any prominent Cheese Kingdom citizens being purple.
Shows how much you know.
I see. And how generous of you to volunteer your time guarding the blueberry staff, too. I suppose my chances are pretty poor that you'll willingly hand it over.
About that.
Huh?
I mean, I don't know what Vanilla thinks she'll do with it, but
But
Black Sapphire Cookie and I, we don't think we really like Master Shadow Monkey's plan either. I just want to belong somewhere, you know? Stupid Black Sapphire Cookie says my best shot is with Vanilla, so just take it already.
I thank you, but won't you two get in trouble when the other guards find it gone?
Why would they find it gone? Deceit magic, remember?
Oh, right.
Hey, there's a thought. maybe Vanilli can make an imaginary soul jam and scare Master Shadow Cookie off.
That's not a bad idea. I wonder if I can get a message to him.
You know I was being sarcastic, right?
Yes, this is all very cute. But what's your plan for getting his hands free to even use the staff tomorrow? The guards are going to tie him to a tree, and I don't think bribing them to keep the chains loose will work too well.
I'm not sure. Perhaps you have a suggestion. I mean, I'm sure as clever as you are with your disguises, you've gleaned some information I could use.
Flattery, I'll accept that trade. Now, the guards have orders to watch you at all times. You're permitted to be there by Pure Vanilla's order, but if you make any move toward the tree, the guards and the other ancients will stop you.
What move would she need to make? She could just loosen the chains herself from wherever she's standing.
Huh?
What?
She's the guardian, isn't she? The silver chains holding Vanilli came down from the fairy kingdom. They stay tight and unbreakable through fairy magic. So disable a spell on them and they'll fall.
I didn't realize.
This is so stupid. Me knowing more fairy stuff than you. You're the worst guardian of all time. And don't you forget it.
I'll do my best. Thank you again.
Sure you will. Good luck, I guess.
Quick reminder to everyone that there is no Speak One Truth episode next week, but we will have the first episode of my new series, Starfall, for you to watch instead. Or to watch now if you aren't a member and decide to join. Appreciate everyone's patience. Until next time, happy cookie training.